Alright, hello, welcome to another Open Vault. I'm filming on my phone today because everyone's got the cameras downstairs and I don't have one. So you'll have to let me know if this is better, worse, the same, whatever. But yeah, so got some stuff going on today, or this week, so let's take a look and see what's going on. So first up, I wanted to show off this sick new terrain we got going on here. It's by Saucerman Studios, and it's this sort of modular cyberpunk kind of style terrain here. You got some walkways. Ricky's currently in the process of priming and painting it all. But here, this is a great example. What we got going on here. It's got cameras. You're fine, you're fine. Cameras, a satellite dish. There's, I'll come around in a second. You can see the billboards. But each of these sort of buildings is a module, and you can attach them together. There's these guys. So you can, it's all open lock, so you can attach walkways and such to it, just like that. Building goes back on top. Bam! That's the whole shebang. Here's all the billboards we're working on.
It's gonna fall over.
And there's lots of like little, there's a flying car, there's like a stand, there's a weapon stand.
There's a vending machine array.
Yeah, a whole wall of vending machines. This little booth. No rats.
Some more fun ones.
Yeah, it's got some pretty cool stuff. Pretty modular things. We've been messing around with it a lot in the MiniWarGaming Forge shorts, so if you wanted to see more of it, you can kind of go check it out there. That's the basis of sort of the main project we've been working on in the Forge.
It's pretty cool too. It's like oh, you've already shown it.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole set of tiles that you can lay out, so you can have like a full, like we're using a mat here, but you can have this setup, and then the buildings just kind of fit right in those gaps. All right, let's take a look. What's going on in here?
Did I do a good job making it look natural?
You did do a good job making it look natural. Yeah, it looks like
cool.
that transition from
you
me.
didn't like knock on the door and.
Yeah. I didn't check
Okay.
first to see if you were available.
That's fair. You're very polite. I appreciate that. Yes. So we were playing some Age of Sigmar. I don't know. Spoiler alert for a game that's going to come out. This one actually might take a little while to come out because we've been filming a bunch of AOS this week. So yeah. Using some Runes of Drakenfell terrain. I'm digging it. It's cool to see the set kind of has fully come to life.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously there's way more stuff than this, but yeah, to see it fully realized has been kind of cool. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. A lot of Age of Sigmar this week. Oh, also, did you show the Drawfleet stuff off yet?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Well, I don't have it down here, so you can show.
I can go show it off,
Drawfleet.
but yeah.
But yeah, so tomorrow I finally get to play Dropfleet. So it's a game that I've had models for years and years and years, and just never had the opportunity to really play because I didn't try hard enough. Like I was busy with a bunch of other stuff. But we have a guest here this week that has some Dropfleet, so I'm gonna get to play my first game, second edition. I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's another video. I have no idea when it will come out though, but it is there. So I'm playing my Sheltari. So I had the opportunity to kind of like learn the core rules, which seem kind of straightforward. And then Sheltari are like the alien faction that just breaks a bunch of the rules.
Yes.
So I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll go A-okay.
I'm sure it'll be a fun video regardless.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really fun video. It's the same thing. It was the same idea as the Drop Zone Commander one, where I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've got somebody that's got some experience, so it won't be like, it's not going to be like a competitive game or anything like that, but I think for people interested in the game potentially, or ones that haven't seen it before, it'll show off enough of the core concepts that you can kind of check it out. Because I'm really excited with the new edition launching. Like I like spaceship games, and it is a spaceship game you can get a hold of.
Yeah.
So.
Cool stuff. All right.
Yes.
I'll let you guys get back to it.
Sounds good. Thank you.
See ya.
James.
Luca,
Yes, that's me.
what are we doing in here today?
We are playing the second episode. It's a little bit of a spoiler, I suppose. We're playing a game of Age of Sigmar. We're playing a game of Age of Sigmar. It has culminated in an assault on a city called Duskhaven.
Duskvale.
I'm never gonna get it right. There is a long narrative. You have to check out the video. There's 2 videos to go along with this. So the result of this is technically a spoiler for the first video, but it was just it was a tiny little clash anyways.
We knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, well, we knew in the end what it was going to be. So we have Duskvale here. It is a city with a double wall defenses. And currently, a major Bone Reaper Legion with the assistance of Nighthaunt are assaulting the walls. And we are trying to... Essentially, the goal for them is to breach, clear, get into the city, and eradicate all life here. There's a reason why that's the thing. This city, by the way, is a city in the realm of Shaiish that heavily worship Nagash. And... that's why it's more of a it's like inner realm politics is the narrative essentially, where these guys don't pay a bone tithe to the Bone Reapers, and the Bone Reapers don't like that, and they're confused as to why Nagash hasn't essentially put the bounty out on their heads, whereas Nagash doesn't really care that they keep, so these guys keep their souls, they keep their undead when people in their city die. They actually repurpose them as soldiers, so you'll notice that a lot of the soldiers are just skeletons or zombies or like a wight or something, and they incorporate them in menial labor like farming and building and stuff like that, plowing fields, all that nonsense, carrying lumber around, and or at the very least they keep the souls around to act as essentially like living elders that never die, so they can always pass their wisdom down. And Nagash thinks it's kind of neat, actually. It's just it's more of an anomaly than anything, because that shouldn't be the case, but they're able to do it.
I just think they're neat.
Yeah, and so obviously Nagash doesn't care about. He's not omnipotent. He's not omnipresent. He's not always everywhere at all times.
The gods are aloof.
Yeah, exactly. So he's just like, yeah, you know what? I'll let them do what they want. And then eventually, this Liege Cavalos assaulting the city kind of got to his wit's end. He figured, you know what? I'll deal with them when Nagash tells me to go deal with them, or when I get the order from Catacross to go deal with them. And that order never really came, and after years and years and years and years, he's like, screw it! I'm going to ask for forgiveness later, and then just kill the city, because they were nearby him, they weren't paying the bone tithe, resentment kind of built up, politics, you know? And now we eradicate all life. Exactly, that's exactly what's going on in here. So we're only on turn 2. We sent the Morghast in first to assault the walls, and we actually there was a gatehouse there.
Some good counter charges happen, some good counter charges to come. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and that's essentially here. I would normally monologue longer for you guys, but we do have to get back to the game. So look forward to this. I'm not too sure when this is coming out. It's a massive assault though. I know you guys have been asking for a siege game, and here we are to provide it. Just needed the right opponent and the right army, I guess.
Yeah, it's a very cool army.
Yep. Again, everything is everything's heavily converted. So the Celestial Hurricanum has a giant statue of Nagash. There's another. They actually have statues of Nagash in the city as well. This is the old 5th edition Nagash. So he just painted it, put it on top of a thing, and made it a statue, which is awesome. I'm a little sad to see that, but I appreciate it.
I like to use it as a place of power when I play games.
Yeah, just a place of power for the match play missions. And yeah, it's an outstanding army, great concept. And this is, in my opinion, like what the idea of the Cities of Sigmar is. Like, put your own take on it.
Yeah.
It's like your own custom Space Marine chapter. It's your own. Make the city your own. Make it quirky. Make it different. And have fun with it. This was a project years in the making, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, this is like
it's a long. Yeah, I painted like 2 40K armies in the time that it took me to. So yeah, but this is the kind of battle that you like to see in White Dwarf, man. Like
this is so
awesome.
It's an old White Dwarf battle. It's essentially what we're trying to achieve here. Which they're not necessarily balanced. It's a siege, so usually like the attacker gets more points than the defender. Mm-hmm. And then let's look forward to that. We'll see you all next time.
All right, I'll let you guys get back to it. Thank you. So I just wanted to talk really quick about the Drakenfell stuff that Josh was using for his game. There's a Kickstarter. It's going to start soon. So you guys can go check that out. We got a video about it. But I just think this stuff is so cool. Like, there's just a massive statue that just looks incredible. And a little one, too. I think this train is awesome. You guys should definitely go check it out. It's wicked. Okay, so Josh was just talking about the drop fleet stuff, and this is his token set for Sheltari. You've got like you know, activations and different kinds of spikes and sort of, again, let me see, atmosphere marker, stuff like that. Just the various tokens that sort of come in the new starter set to just denote all the stuff. But there's also something I'm working on. Here, little icons for the locations on the map. So there's like bunkers and orbital cannons, communications stations, power plants, things like that. So hopefully we'll be able to put that up on the store too if anyone's interested. And you'll be able to get these tokens, just like all of our tokens, in various colors and such. Okay, I think that's it for today. That covers a lot of stuff that's been going on this week. Excited for the drop fleet. Ruins of Drakenfell is super cool. Cyberpunk terrain is amazing. I literally I've gone back to go play Cyberpunk 2077 now because it's been inspiring me to go play it. It's incredible. Check out all that stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Happy wargaming.